First rule of Curry Club. If you want your curries to taste like they come from a restaurant, you have to cook like they do in restaurants. And the one thing that they almost all rely on is this stuff they call curry gravy or curry base or base gravy. It's pretty much just a thin onion soup, but when that thin onion soup hits hot fat in a frying pan, magic happens. Well, not really magic, food science, but that's kind of magical anyway. And the best part? It takes 35 minutes start to finish. Preheat a pan over medium heat and add 3 tablespoons of neutral oil. When the oil starts to shimmer, add 1 pound of chopped onions. Don't need to get fancy here, I'm just using plain everyday yellow onions, cheap. Sweat the onions until they start to soften, about 5 minutes, then add 1 teaspoon of chopped ginger and 2 cloves of crushed garlic, and let that keep cooking for another couple minutes. Second rule of Curry Club, learn to chop onions. You're going to have to do it a lot. A food processor works pretty well, but it can be a little inconsistent and it does make more dishes, so I usually use a knife. Top the onion but leave the tail intact and slice the onion in half. Slice horizontally, working your way up the onion, then make a series of evenly spaced vertical cuts. Now just cut the onion crossways and you get a nice even dice. See? Aren't knife skills fun? I like to keep my curry base pretty mildly spiced. For me, it's all about the onions. If your curry base is too assertive, all your curries are going to wind up tasting the same. 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of coriander, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt does it for me. Give that a stir and cook for about 3 minutes to let the flavors develop. You really want your spices to bloom. Then add 1/4 cup of fresh diced tomatoes. Give that a good stir and let it cook for another 3 minutes. Obviously don't do this if you're feeding vegetarians, but I find 4 cups of good quality chicken stock to really make a difference. I don't have the cilantro taste like soap genes, so I always add a couple sprigs to liven things up. Bring everything to a simmer, cover, and let cook for 20 minutes. It's all about the onions. There's a reason I said that. I see people adding all kinds of crazy stuff to their curry base. Carrots and peppers and ghee and coconut, like they're making the final curry up front. That's a recipe for all your dishes tasting the same. Curry base is the foundation. It's not meant to be the final dish. Here's my secret ingredient. Strawberry jam. Adds a lovely hint of fruity sweetness. No, not really. That's ridiculous. Stick to your onions. You'll be better than fine. This thing in the middle of your blender lid that nobody ever talks about, it's a safety hazard. Always take it out when pureeing hot liquids, unless of course you like curry base on your ceiling. I'll take a real blender over a stick blender any day of the week. I have a stick blender, I find I just can't get it to puree everything perfectly. That's me though, use what you have of course. Curry base should taste like a delicately spiced curried onion soup. In fact, this version, with a little more salt and some cream, would make a pretty good soup. But I'm guessing that's not why you're here. If you want to know what to do with this curry-based gravy, check out the link at the end of this video. If you've enjoyed this video, consider giving me a like or a subscribe, or better yet, both. And remember, life's too short for bad food.